Like, yo, I'm so sorry that I have been missing. I have been out of action. I have been working. I have been vacationing. I have been doing a lot of crazy stuff. But because of you being extremely patient with me, I'm gonna give you guys something that you guys have been asking for. On November 19, 2019, I dropped a video with personal chef Calvin. That was my first time working with him. We went on a mansion in the middle of the ocean located in Miami, Florida. And man, when I tell you, that was a great experience for me. I was able to take my viewers on an amazing experience as well viewing that. I got a lot of great oops.
Yeah, keep working hard, man. Keep grinding. Everything you can. So great is that man know what he's talking about, man.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm working right now. But like I was saying, I got a lot of great feedback from that one video itself. People were asking me a ton of questions. How did I do that transition? How did I get those shots? How did I get those audio effects? How did I pick the best track for it? Well, today I'm going to finally give you guys everything that you guys been asking for. Well, not today really. I'm going to do a 3-part series breaking down how I do all of my recap videos as far as audio, shooting, and editing. What is up, guys? It's Grace Productions, and just now you guys have just seen how the video would look if it had no sounds on it or anything. As you guys can see, it looks pretty bland and kind of boring, and I kind of really take pride on making sure whatever I make have some type of story to it, and the audio kind of travels with the story, because the audio just kind of makes audio really makes, then don't get me wrong, it makes or break a video, but it really helps create the storytelling in videos. So I really advise you guys to really consider using audio when it comes to your work, like even small things like small sound effects, like something that kind of helps, maybe a whoosh effect, a transition effect, etc. Having a voiceover. I must admit, I will be the first to tell you this, I am not an audio engineer by no means necessary, like by any means. Like, I'm not an audio engineer, but I can tell you this, I know how to move around when it comes to what I'm trying to create audio wise. So right now I'm going to take you into this project. So what I did, I separated, what I usually do when I'm editing is choice. I always separate my footage and my audio. I usually put the sound effects in different folders, so I could just go back into it and just check them out. My footage is in different folders, so that's what I usually do. So I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, okay, we got this far, where can I actually physically get transition sounds? Now I'm gonna show you. So right now we're on epidemicsound.com. I'm gonna tell you this, I love epidemicsound.com, man. And if I'm being very honest, I actually recently just started using their actual sound effects. I've always used them for really just music, because they have, I've recently just started using them for their transitions. I've always used them for music because they have such very pop, amazing content-free music. Copyright, I'm not gonna say copyright free, but content created music is so amazing. I love Epidemic Sound. I could tell you this for a fact, that if you guys would like to, if you guys are interested on using Epidemic Sound, it's $15 a month. I'm not getting paid by anybody to say this. I'm not representing Epidemic Sound at all. I just love their music. It's just very good music. I love their transition sounds, their ambient sounds, footsteps, etc. They have very great sounds. I kid you not. So far I've been using, I've been loving it. We're actually gonna come back to Epidemic Sound, because I'm actually gonna talk more about soundsnap.com. Now with this, I'm gonna tell you, I love soundsnap.com. Like, yo, bro, like soundsnap.com is an amazing site. Because when I said I have not been using, I wasn't using sound effects on I just recently started using it, is because all this time I was on soundsnap.com. Soundsnap.com is amazing. You could type in any sound in the entire universe. Let's say sounds of birds chirping. They have it. They have a lot of different examples, like sawing concrete at a medium distance with some birds chirping. Like, they have different detailed instructions on what type of sound is happening, what's happening in the background, what do you need? Do you need kids laughing? Like, things like that. Like, and it's even in different cities too. Like, I kid you not, soundsnap.com is amazing. I don't really know the exact pricing for it, really, because I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't. Well, yeah, because I'm an old college student, so I'm able to sign in still. But man, I kid you not, soundsnap.com is amazing. But if you guys want to just save a lot more money, you guys could head to Epidemic Sound. I'm pretty sure Epidemic Sound has about the same sounds anyway. And also, if you guys want to like kind of just keep it on a budget, feel free to use YouTube as well, man. Like, YouTube has some great sounds. Don't even sleep on it. They have some really great sounds. Like, you'll be very surprised what type of sounds you'll find on YouTube. But right now, we're gonna go through this video I made around November. We're gonna break it down fully from why I did each cut, and we're gonna see. And excuse me if I'm talking like, you know, kind of tired a little bit. Like, it's 4 a.m. up here. I'm not gonna lie. It's 4 a.m. up here, so we're gonna start breaking it down, guys. Oops. Put that down. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna tell you this. This was my first time shooting with Chef Cal, and I've seen his work before, and I've always seen him from my homeboy's page, and I love the videos he do for him. So I was trying to tell myself, okay, I gotta make this as different as possible. I think he deserves at least like some type of like voiceover to make it kind of more different. And I feel like I provide a cinematic vibe when it comes to my work. So I was like, okay, I think this could really work, especially with what type of work he's doing. So what I told him to do, I told him to give me a voiceover. I told him to talk over, I told him to just basically talk and just describe his like presence just being on this boat. You know, it's a legendary moment. He's the first private chef that's ever cooked on this exact mansion. I said boat earlier, my bad. This exact mansion house. So let's go.
It's personal chef Cal, and today me and Chef Angelo are going to be the first private chef to cook aboard the Aqua while it's at sea.
Okay, so right now I bet you guys are wondering how am I producing this sound? How does he sound so studio like? So this is an effect on Premiere Pro called Studio Reverb, and yo, shout out to Creative Ryan for this, by the way. Like, he is a GOAT. Like, shout out to Creative Ryan, by the way, for this, because he is a GOAT. Like, he is an amazing person. Like, cool dude. Like, I'm glad he exists, because man, these tutorials, like, yo, like him, YC, etc. But let's not turn this into a Creative Ryan video. We're gonna go to Great Hall for the presets. There's a lot more other stuff you can on other presets you can use, like room ambience, but I love Great Hall. Like, I've actually tried some of these, and I think Great Hall was just honestly the best. So it basically gives you like an echo, like as if a person is actually talking.
Going on, guys. It's personal chef Cal.
As if a person is actually physically talking in a hall. So yeah, that was pretty dope. So I went on soundsnap.com and I was trying to look for basically a vintage sound, because I wanted to give a more like kind of vintage vibe so when the video starts. So I went on the website and I found this sound right here. It just kind of gives it a vibe like, okay, old school film effect. I have old school flares. You just want to kind of start off the video with something kind of just peak, like something happening in the audio. You just want to give it that vibe. You just want to have the viewer interested at that exact moment. I feel like, me personally, I have a 5-second rule. If my viewer does not find interest in the video within 5 seconds, I have failed as a creator. And that's just how I look at things. Like, I need to make sure my viewer is completely invested in what's going on in the video. So right now we're gonna actually just start breaking down certain sound effects that I've actually used. So right here, this was a whoosh transition. I basically transitioned him right here, moved the camera. He basically dapped up his homeboy. Shout out to Chef Angelo, great guy by the way. Right here, it was another whoosh transition. So I had a sound of the motor. I believe I couldn't find this exact sound, so I probably went on the internet, on YouTube. I think I typed in turning a wheel. When I tell you SoundSnap, yo, SoundSnap is legit, yo. Like I like, it's legit. It has a lot of sounds on here. There's a lot of sounds. So I basically typed in the wheel moving. This is my favorite transition sound. I know you guys have probably heard this a lot. It's my favorite transition sound. This right here. This is on soundsnap.com. This exact sound. I'm telling you, soundsnap.com. Basically every sound I use on here is on soundsnap.com. But soundsnap.com, man, that's that site, bro. Like, I kid you not, that's that site right there. It has every sound in the world. This was basically what I did. What I did really right here was just a wipe sound to just kind of clear out the transition I just did right here. When you guys are really shooting these videos, you guys have to make sure your storytelling is like beyond, like, is unique. Because what happens when you are capable of really telling a story with your films, your client becomes more invested into you. They seem to understand that you have a lot more to offer than just making a simple recap. You get me? I really, like, you guys really should really take full pride on trying to make sure you make the best work possible and capitalize on every single thing you see while you're filming and just try to make a sound out of it. Right here, he's cooking, so I have this theme. I found this theme sound on soundsnap.com. Transition went down. He's cutting. For sounds like this, I just basically typed in cutting onions, like chopping an onion. It's not an onion, obviously, but you know, it still gives that. It still gives a nice sound that just sounds so pleasing. So basically it's steaming, and I believe I typed in, oh, you guys don't want to really read that. I'm gonna be honest, I basically typed in macaroni on YouTube, and it kind of gave me a very inappropriate search, but I must admit the sound was very good. So if you guys really want to know the sound of that, it's macaroni. But if you guys want to know the actual title of the video, just DM me and I'll just give it to you. But I can't actually say it, you know, because you know, YouTube you know, YouTube rules and stuff. So basically, these were just the sounds I used just to give it a nice vibe. Now the biggest thing you just always want to you need to absolutely know, you gotta pick what type of track you're gonna use, man. Now let me tell you this. When I was first doing, let me make sure, okay. When I was first doing these videos, all I used to do was just take hip hop sounds, the song that's trending right now, and you know, I'll get the, oh, Instagram said it's copyright this, down the third, and man, I'm not gonna even lie to you, bro. I was just like, yo, I'm going to find a site that just has great copyright music, like copyright free music. So in this case, the site didn't have copyright free music. It basically allows you to post it on your Instagram, and they won't like copyright you and stuff. So like I said, Epidemic Sound have great music. Now I'm gonna put you guys on game. If you guys are looking for like certain sounds that basically starts off a little bit slow and then comes with a nice drop somewhere in the 30-second line, I'm gonna show you what you should probably like look for exactly as far as categories. So yeah, but you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options to actually go through. But what I usually do most of the time, I usually just put future bass, future bass. I think that's what you say. Future bass, and I just like skim through it because I love how future bass sounds. I don't like the typical. I forgot what's the genre of that. It's like a lot of anticipation going up and then it finally like drops. I don't like that one in particular. I think it's electronica. I really don't remember, but you know, it's up to you really. But I really would advise you guys to just really like mess with Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is like really amazing. They have a lot of great sounds, a lot of cool playlists, and it's crazy. If you guys are actually like, dang, you know, you don't know nothing like about what type of stuff you should be looking for, just go to the albums, and yo, it has like a lot of albums dedicated to certain things like street food, tutorial tracks. I usually use a tutorial track for this one. Snaps and claps, like it has some stuff are trending right now, so it has the most trending sound. So if you guys want to find the most trending thing that's trending right now that people are using, then you guys could go over here and just go for it. So right here, I told myself, okay, I gotta find a nice simple beat. I found this one beat by they're called Ayo, basically, and I don't know if I'm saying it right. Excuse me if I'm saying it so wrong. So sorry. And I'm like, yo, I think I heard one beat, and I was like, yo, okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then I think I mixed it in with Dreamy, and I was like, okay, I like this. I downloaded about 5. I put the tracks next to each other. I said, you know what? Okay, this is gonna be the beat. I want to use these other ones for the next time. If this client hires me again, or I could use it for another client. And then basically, I'm here listening to it.
What's going on, guys?
I'm here listening to it, and I'm like, yeah, this is really perfect. It's very simple. It's very nice. It gets to the point. I actually took the pause myself. Don't be afraid to edit the sound, guys. Just heads up. Don't ever be afraid to edit the sound. Like, don't be afraid. Like, I took the pause myself, so it could be more dramatic, so I can have a more longer hold onto it. I'm gonna add all the sounds together.
Today is a very special day because my VIP clients come spend the weekend on the Marco. It's my man Christian's birthday, but we want to make sure everything
So it's just very important, guys, that you just line up each clip correctly. So with these websites, you guys know where exactly to find the best sounds ever and to include them on your projects. Most likely you guys are probably wondering, so when do I know what sound to actually add? What I usually do, like what sound to, will it sound good if I add it right here? What I usually do is this. I would probably just download the sound, see if it sounds good right here, and if I don't like it, okay, I'm gonna just probably find another one. If I just don't like it at all, I'll just throw it all together. Because sometimes you don't want to overkill the project. You want to kind of keep it still simplistic. You don't want to overkill it with too much sound effects. You want to keep a little gap, which is why you guys didn't hear some sound effects. But that's what comes with getting the best track possible, so it could help keep the viewer relaxed or keep the viewer in the vibe that you want the viewer to be in. We got a lot of drone footage, so it was kind of cool that it kind of like the actual song, the track, like pop while like it dropped when the drone was backing out. Like, you know, stuff like simple stuff like that just helps the entire video. And remember, you're telling a story. Basically, the personal chef finally gets the opportunity to cook on the only like mansion house in Miami in the middle of the ocean. And you know, you gotta tell a unique story to it. You gotta get some great audio from the client, and you gotta let them know, like, hey, describe your time. Don't let them say, all right, we did this, we did that. No, make them describe their exact moment as if they're being there. You need to make them feel it, basically. So this was basically part 1 of the series. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen. I'm going to see you guys next time for part 2. For part 2, we're going to be breaking down the shot selection. So you guys are going to finally know why I do certain shots while I'm recording. And that's about it. I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you for watching Greatest Productions, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more content. I'm going to see you guys later.
What's going on, guys? It's Personal Chef Calvin, and today me and Chef Angelo are going to be the first private chefs to cook aboard the Ark Up while it's at sea. This is an amazing opportunity, and I feel like I've prepared my whole life for this moment. Let's go. Today is a very special day because my VIP clients from Atlanta flew their entire family down to come spend the weekend on the Ark Up and have me cook for them. It's my man Christian's birthday, and I want to make sure everything goes perfectly. Wow, cooking on the Ark Up was an amazing experience. Just being in the middle of the ocean, making fresh ceviche, cooking lobsters, and just seeing the waves splash up against the boat, it was like a dream come true. I want to thank you for watching and all the love and the support y'all give me every day. I'm Chef Cal, and I'm out.